in.
Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark. My name is Matt. We've got the Oilers in Minnesota tonight. Please stop. Unfortunately, my wife is not home again, so I'll be doing the game upstairs today. No, you really need to stop pushing buttons, please. Please, Anna, you can look, but don't push buttons. Yeah. So, yes. Can you stop it, please?
No!
This is going to be a long day. It's going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I almost don't want to do it. The Oilers are 16-12, the Wilds 14-11-2. Sit. Yes, sit there. You need to go pee? Okay.
There's an easy way to bet online. Yeah, welcome to the inside and Sun Energy Centers. Have been set to take on Minnesota. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Rogers Horse Hockey and Sports Center. Do not adjust your television sets. There are 7 of these. By the way, it's a number that symbolizes perfection. Just saying. And that is our team tonight, as put together by our cast and crew. It is the third meeting in 12 days between these two teams. There's 7 days in the week. There's 7 colors in the ring. 7 deadly sins. 7 continents, or even 7 wars. And also 7 games in a row that Connor McDavid has been able to do this a big way anyway. And that's the way 97 has been. The longest goal scoring streak in his entire career. And he has scored a lot of goals in a lot of different ways. Yes, a lot of them.
Like 5 minutes away. I'm just waiting to get into the tournament lane here in Sun Labs.
So how's my audio, guys? Everybody can hear me pretty well. Sorry for At least I'll be able to watch the game on the big TV. I just got to deal with a crying baby, is all. Can you try going potty, please?
Hey, Ron, you were watching that.
No, Anna, 2 spot, please.
No.
Just doing the national anthems here in Minnesota. Yes, go to the washroom, wash your hands.
we now Mommy's game?
Yes. Hey, Braden, rubber match, yes. Can you please sit? Thank you, appreciate you. I'll be running downstairs the dog, yeah. I'll be running downstairs as soon as my wife gets here. For now, we got the national anthems, and I'm live, and I'm watching the big TV, so I won't be delayed. I'm going to put a hat on, because this, where the light is, makes my head just all shiny. Put me some spit shine on this thing. Can you please sit on the potty? Hey, yes, we are. Oh, speaking of my wife. Maybe I should just stay up here and let my wife be listening to me talk. Whose broad stripes and bright stars. Sure. Food is in the oven.
Okay. I love you.
Love you.
Oh, he got in the wash.
Who?
MIT.
Yes, winning. I mean, it already says not for kids. Can we change the stream from R to XXX? Let's see how far we can get banned off YouTube. Let's go. Puck drop just around the corner. What did you just put in your mouth? Okay, can you not put that in your? You gave her whipped cream, didn't you? My wife gets home and gives everything to the baby. Because Dad says no. I'm the mean guy. Skinner's 9-6-0 with a 281 goals against and a 919 save percentage. Thank you. You ate it all. Good. Awesome. Thank you. Get on my face.
I was just thinking something to prevent further meltdown.
Oh.
Hi, dummy. Hi, dummy. Hi, dummy.
Fleury's 971, 316 goals against average. Hey. She's not wearing anything under.
I noticed that one.
Oilers lose the faceoff. Chipped into the Oilers zone.
We have to put the engine on you, though.
Draisaitl, bigger than the other guy. Ooh, we got a helmet to the chin. And that'll be offside. Oh, no. There we go. Hopkins, Draisaitl. And I don't know who the other person was. McDavid is now on the ice. Ooh. Come on, Draisaitl, get there. Thank you. Draisaitl, McDavid down the middle. Looking for Draisaitl. Does a little button hook. Back to the point for Barry. Barry to Kulak. Kulak off the end wall. And out the zone. Well, they are in the second period. That's... Ooh, jeez. It was a very uneventful first period that I was watching. It was no shots, no flow.
This is the line Minnesota wants to see against McDavid whenever.
Are you saying that there's a chance he comes to Edmonton tonight? Oh, my food's ready. Beauty, thank you. Perfect. Shot on net, save in the corner. I didn't understand. That's probably what you were saying. What a save by Skinner. Up and out of play. Are they trying to fight? Are they trying to say that Walker is going to be the tough guy and they want to fight somebody? It shouldn't be any longer. That was flipped.
That's done.
Oh, yeah. He is in for Minny. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll look when I get downstairs. Ooh, nice tip in front and back out of play. Like I said, I was rushed just like everyone else. I was for the first intermission. You're out of town scoreboard. It'll be nice. Nice and loaded. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. Please go away. Costin bodied. Oh, break the other way. 2-on-1 for Minnesota. And he blows it. 2-on-1. No pass, no shot. Blows it. That sucks, but Minnesota still continues to play along the blue line, but control play in the Oilers zone. Shot. Saved by Skinner. Up in the air. Derek Ryan calls for fair catch. Misses it. In front of the net and out of the zone. I don't prepare. I just hope that my wife is here in time for the stream so I can sit here and enjoy myself. But today, unfortunately, just wasn't that way.
Stupid traffic.
What?
We live in the worst city possible for traffic.
Not true.
Sorry. In Alberta, we live in the worst.
Yeah, you haven't lived in LA or New York. You don't want to be in traffic in LA or New York.
I understand. Vancouver's pretty bad too, but in Alberta, we are in the worst city.
Yeah.
We had 18 different ways around.
Oilers cannot get anything started. 3-0 are the shots from Minnesota. 16:39 left in the first period. And that's way offside. Ooh, number 18 jumping the gun there. Okay. So he's a lot like our Benson, is what you're saying. I like Benson, but I just feel that he's an AHL all-star. Well, it kind of is because it's 3 games in 10 nights. You don't really see a team this many times in short periods, right? I really wish they would have done this for the Oilers and Flames, though. That would have been something. Have this a 3-game, 10-night Oilers-Flames series. Not. Yeah. And I'm noticing that a lot more with these draftees. They're either skilled superstars or they're just nothing. So it's hard finding room for them. Draisaitl takes it, loses the puck, gets a slash in the mouth. Oilers get a power play. Early in the first period, Oilers on the power play. Let's go, Oil.
He just needed to get that first one. He didn't care how he got. He's had a couple of good games in a row, 3 points in the last 2 games. And this is something Pete Emerson talked about. Staying out of the box against this Edmonton Oilers team. 2 power play goals in their last game.
So what was going on with Rodin that they weren't sure he was going to play? Oilers win the faceoff, but way too clean. Yeah, he came back against Vancouver and he looked okay. But yeah, I didn't know he was hurt. They definitely missed him. Oh, shot! Just wide. Oilers are shooting on the power play. That's good to see. Hyman. Puck retrieval kept in by Barry. Barry to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Barry. Barry back to Hopkins. Hopkins 2-on-1. That shouldn't happen on the power play where he gets ambushed. But hey, 3 shots to 0 for Minnesota. Still 14 and a half left in the first period. Connor McDavid. That's a trip non-call. Okay. We get that. We got that. Put that in the memory bank. And there's only 48 seconds left in the penalty. Oilers are being hemmed in their own zone right now. Somebody hit somebody. Barry to Draisaitl. Draisaitl. Back to nobody. Oh, we were line changing. Bouchard's now on the ice with 30 seconds left. Bouchard, Holloway. I'm going to guess Nurse. Puliarvi. Yamamoto. And Bouchard holds it in. Bouchard to Nurse. Nurse shot. Tipped in front to nobody, nowhere. Puliarvi behind the net loses the puck battle. Hate saying that, but Bouchard keeps it into Nurse. Nurse shot blocked. Puliarvi to Yamamoto. Yamamoto. Yeah, right. Puliarvi keeps it alive to Holloway. Holloway shot by Bouchard. Saved by Fleury. We now have shot on net. Shots are 3-0. 3-1 now. Nurse misses. I think that was Clem that he missed. No. Shots just wide. Clem, Derek Ryan. And Shore. He must have missed Shore with that.
Why do you need to sit with me?
Kulak. She needs to sit with me all day. Oh, jump up, young man. Kulak. Line change, I guess. Smart move. Cherry picking like hardcore right now is what Minnesota's doing. And they're offside.
Yeah, Daddy did put on.
Well, it was on a back-to-back in 6 games in 7 nights. So they had every right to be lethargic last time they played in Minnesota. Holloway sees Puliarvi. Puliarvi off the back of his skate. Oh, my goodness, son. Learn how to receive a pass. Please learn how to receive a pass with your stick. You've got long arms. Use the backhand of your stick. Please. One time. 4-1 of your shots for Minnesota. 12 minutes left to play in the first period. What a save by Skinner. Oh no, we can look till tomorrow. Dry Suns. What? It's just wide. Oh, couple inches the other way.
I don't need to cut your nails. I just did your nails the other day.
Boy.
Can you go and get your food so that you can eat?
Calls Dry Daddy, really? Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But Mommy likes hers hot. So
Oy.
go and get hers out of the fridge.
Mine's cold.
Yes, historically. Yeah, I finally get to relax on a good old couch. Except my couch is too low and I don't like it. I need a new couch. It's pretty old.
Crush is here.
Ugh.
Vibe is good.
But it's always good to watch it on the big screen TV. That way I'm not delayed by 15 seconds. So when there's a goal that's scored, I'll know about it before most people. Touchdown, eh? All right, losing up.
I will get you a fork. Sit in your chair.
Unfortunately, relaxing on the couch also puts you to sleep.
Visit FordSkillsandSkills.com for full details and how to
You don't need to go out, do you? You done that?
Probably does. He's gone out 3 times today, though. What's good, though, is Nashville plays tonight in St. Louis, so they travel just as far as we do. Well, they don't have much of a travel. Go away. Nurse has the puck in the corner, up to Yamamoto and out of the zone. Fumbled by 46. Janmark takes control, gets bodied, and out of the zone comes Minnesota. Gives it away. McDavid. That's called offside. Very delayed offside. Very delayed.
Yeah,
Based it.
needed to
Basted.
watch.
Let's see.
I mean, I suppose I could put on my jersey tonight too.
You suppose. I suppose. Thank you for those that are watching. My name is Matt for Wheelers After Dark. It's an interesting move. It's definitely not the move I thought the Jays were going to make, especially when I heard he was going to sign with the Mets. But it's a move. That either means Ryu or Kachuchi is off the starting rotation. Just wide there, but Minnesota still scramble in front. McDavid has the puck up to CC to Draisaitl. Skating it. Drops to McDavid. McDavid to Hyman. Shot saved by Fleury. Ooh. That was a nice little low one. What did that for?
Well, I didn't want it on my sock. So you get it.
Murphy's. I am tired.
You want me to pour your can of something into a cup for you?
I might need to.
Because I know you can't pick in the can.
Yeah. I can't. I just got to remember not to show the logo because we are not sponsored. Yeah, it's been a day. It's been the last couple days. It's been a weekend, as my wife just said. It's been a weekend. It's been a fun weekend. It's been a long weekend.
It's been a busy weekend.
A busy weekend, yeah. Ooh, Pugliarvi way outside because he refuses to pass the puck up. I don't fit the McDavid jersey. It's specifically designed for her body, apparently. So, hey.
No, mine's a size 50.
Yeah, hers is a size 50. Mine's a 52. It looks huge. It looks huge on her. It looks huge on her, but it doesn't fit around my shoulders.
And really, it's not that big on me.
Krabby Patty burgers. Oi. I haven't had. When was the last time I had a good old? Well, I guess I did on Friday. I had a good old McDonald's burger on Friday. Yeah. No, it's. I got man shoulders. Yep. Yeah, dog show in the back. Yeah, I just he just gets up and curls around my back, you know. Uneventful first period, honestly, so far. We had the power play. But didn't really do anything with it. Which is sad because we could have definitely used that goal because we know Minnesota's getting the next power play. Oh, and we messed up. It's different writing a team name down that doesn't end in an S. Like there isn't very many teams in the NHL that don't end in S. Yeah, I expected them to play better and look better today. Like I said, back-to-backs. Yeah, like that should be a trivia question, right? How many teams in NHL don't have S's at the end of their name?
Very few. Kraken.
Add Kraken to that list too. It's interesting. That puck was dropped unfairly, but we take it. Costin doing his Costin thing. Bouchard, wrist shot blocked. Puck out to center ice. Derek Ryan bodies number 15. Yeah. I actually have never seen that movie, but I heard some very interesting stories off camera about that movie. For another time, I guess. That's definitely not PG-13 at all. Costin, just misses Broberg. Yeah, it's feast or famine right now at this time of year for news around Christmas time. There's either nothing or there's everything all at once, in one day. I like it. And no, I don't need help taking anything down because this is light enough. I can just pick it up. Do you not notice? Yeah, I fucked up. I forgot doing this. So we're gonna have to go to them before Christmas.
That's fine. We'll meet. They're out for Saskatchewan, so I want to find out from Ian if he had any carpet anyways.
Yeah. I heard there was a sex scene that he was part of in that movie that you can tell he's not an actor. It's an old movie. I just never got around to watching it. Probably because the other actors were in it didn't interest me at all. And I watch movies based on actors and actresses who are in movies, not just movie titles.
Holy crap, he got gray.
Who got gray? He grew a beard? Why?
November, maybe?
Jeez.
But that looks like it's more than a November beard.
Yeah, no, that's like months and months in the making. He scored on power play. Huberdeau scored on the power play Flames are 1 for 3 on the power play, but Montreal's 0 for 3. So both teams taking advantage of loose whistles. That's a penalty. Barrie just takes a penalty. Oilers will be man advantage. Will be a man down. 7:40 left to play in the first period. 6-3 are your shots for Minnesota. Nothing is still the score. So that's a bad penalty take. I don't think it was a trip. I think he just tried to do the spinorama and fell, but that's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. Oh, come on. And of course, it's the guy you don't like. Yeah, you don't like that 97. I'm with you on that. Oh, are you hurt? No, you're not hurt. You just want to get your skate sharpened. Dude, get off the ice. You're kind of killing time. It's either be out there or don't be out there. That's so stupid. That's a delay of game. That's a 30-second timeout right there.
That's something that can be done while they clean off the ice.
No, he wanted to get out there with a new skate. But then get off the ice for 5 minutes or a couple seconds while they. Yep, of course. Of course, he gets the assist on it, right? Minnesota scores on the power play. 1-0 Minnesota. 7.5 left to play in the first period. That sucks. But again, we expect that. Just garbage, though. Like, you delayed the game for almost a minute while you got your skate blade sharpened. Have your coach call a timeout or call a penalty because that's delay a game. Well, Oilers are going to have to do some work now. It was a nice goal, but I think that if you are delaying the game to get your skate fixed, sit on the bench and have your team play without you. Why is the ref waiting another 45 seconds for you to sit on the bench and hold up the game?
Well, the other thing that I'm wondering is why can't that be done during the commercial break TV timeout?
It could have been, but he wanted a sharper blade then and there. Oh, well, Oilers got some work to do now. Down 1 early in the game still. Hey! Power play. Oilers. Costin gets a power play for us. Let's go. Let's just do what Minnesota did. Pass it, shoot it on net, and good things happen. Ooh. Shaw takes out Costin. 7-3 are your shots for Minnesota. Oilers need to shoot more.
Anna, have you eaten your nugget?
Probably not. She might also have to go bathroom.
Anna, can you come try and go pee?
On the potty, please. Oilers win the face-off. Cannot control it in the zone. Clean win by McDavid. Hopkins to McDavid. Back to Hopkins. Sloppy play. There we go. That's what we need. Sloppy hockey. And out the zone it goes.
That's from my nose?
Yeah, and you don't need
McDavid
it right now.
drops it off for Hopkins. Hopkins back to Barrie. Barrie to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Hopkins. Back to Barry. To McDavid. Somebody shoot the puck, please. Would be great if you did. Hopkins. McDavid. Barry. Shot. Save. Rebound. Hyman scores! 1-1. We have ourselves a tie in Minnesota. Both teams on the power play.
Nope, we already went pee.
So we'll just keep them off. Sit down, please. Try some more.
Yeah, see if you have any more pee.
Where did she?
She was just over in the corner.
Whew, what a goal by Hymes. We
The
needed
one
that.
I don't pick him.
Yeah, I did. I picked Hymes to score first. Winning. Owie. What's Owie's? Your leg hurts. Can you show mommy where? Like, no, keep sitting down, but when mommy comes sees you, you're going to challenge goaltender interference. Oh, my God. I don't think it's goalie interference. I just think you're mad that your team got a penalty.
Where? Where?
Even Hyman's like, you're dumb. All right, we get our power play. Let's score on this one, too. Let's go.
That's a goal. Come on.
We got a tie game.
And an extra power play.
Yeah, that's okay. If you call that goal back, we got a riot happening.
How many orange sweaters are in Minnesota tonight?
That's a goal all day, and if they don't call that a goal, we got huge problems.
He did not interfere with Fleury at all.
And we'll get a power play out of it, too. That's right. Right back to the power play we go. Let's go. Thank you, Toronto. You got one right. And another power play for the Oilers. Can they go up 2-1 because the coach is bad at his job? That video coach should be fired. No, I think he's mad about the call that was a penalty, and this player went to the box 200 feet away from his net. I think that's probably why he was mad. Offensive zone penalty. Hey, now the Oilers have another one. Let's go. Get another one there, Hymes. I think you're onto something, Braden. I think we have the best video review guys in the league. They're barely ever wrong, if ever. I think they're sitting at 95%, in all honesty.
Yeah, we haven't had many calls that were in error.
It's been a while since we've been wrong. Barry to McDavid are the assists on the Hyman goal. Hopkins to Draisaitl. Draisaitl does a little dangle back to Bouchard. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl. Oh, Hopkins cannot control. Bouchard's out there instead of Barry. Interessante. Bouchard keeps the puck in. McDavid loses the puck. McDavid back to Bouchard. Bouchard back to McDavid. McDavid in front to Hyman, just wide. Hopkins sits in front of the net. Draisaitl. Back down low to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Draisaitl. Now we're getting too passy. Just shoot the puck, please. McDavid loses the puck and loses it to the official that time. Bouchard holds the puck in. Oh, my goodness. Just shoot. McDavid forces it down low. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Bouchard. Shoot! McDavid saved by Fleury. Can we get a shot, please? A minute and a half on the power play. Gone. No shot on net. Not cool. Oi, oi, oi. We need to shoot. And shoot we need to do. So there's 25 seconds left on the power play. 1-1's the score. 4.5 left to play in the first period. The shots are now 8-6 for the Oilers, who've had 3 power plays, scored on 1. Shot saved by Fleury. Minnesota now controls in the Oilers zone off the Skinner blocker. Barry now on the second power play unit with the B squad. Yeah, I really, really like what Hopkins is bringing. Holloway, he railed into the end boards. Yamamoto loses that puck battle. Barry grabs it in the older zone. 3.5 left to play in the first period. 8-6 are your shots. Well, just off Costin's skate. In for Derek Ryan and Shore. Both are doggone bones. I like it. CC puts it back in the zone. Fleury stops it behind the net. Minnesota skates out along the left wall. Looked a little offside, but we will have to see. Bookmark that one. Ooh, what a play. Derek Ryan out of the zone. It goes. Ooh, that's off of Derek Ryan's hand. Eee. Hamlin with Costin and Ryan right now. It's not cleared out. Minnesota clears. This keeps his own. Minnesota shot blocked. CC with the big block in front. 2.5 left to play in the first period. Minnesota is controlling in the Oilers zone right now. Oh no. Shot backdoor. Oh, what a play. What a defensive play. I don't know who that was, but down the ice it goes for icing. We don't mind icings there. I mean, that line probably isn't going to be good out there, but hey, win the face-off. Kulak and CC combined for a good defensive play. Costin clears it down the ice. Most publications call him the number 1 power play specialist. Hopkins? Or our video coach? I'm confuzzled. Ooh. Minnesota controls. Let's just get to center ice and dump it in. Derek Ryan up to Hamlin. Hamlin. What a shot. Saved by Fleury. And our first line is now out there. Broberg and Bouchard are out there. I don't like that combination. Shot, save, rebound, blocked. Draisaitl on his horse with McDavid and Hyman. Draisaitl to Hyman. Hyman to Draisaitl. Shot tipped in front. Saved by Fleury. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I do get that Hopkins is a very good special, like a very good power play guy, but he's so much more than that. Draisaitl controls, down low to McDavid, but out of the zone. Nurse is now out there with CC. 2-5 is out there with 5. Okay. Janmark wins that foot race to negate the icing. Yamamoto continues to be that dog on bone mentality. Yamamoto has the puck. Yamamoto drops it to Janmark. Hopkins, good defensive forward, rubs the guy out. What a play by Hopkins. That is offside if it is touched, and it is. That should be intentional. It's going all the way down if it's intentional. I think it should be, but that's just me. 1 minute left to play in the first period. Oilers 1, Minnesota 1.
Maybe.
I don't know. Does Mommy Shark turn red? 55 points, 30 assists. No, we're not even at game 30 yet, and the guy's got 55 points. He's making a statement this year, I think. Don't give me MVP. Don't give me the Rocket Richard. I'll take it. I honestly think he got snubbed last year from the MVP voting.
Grandma's getting ready to ship out Christmas bacon.
Can we get some?
I don't know. I'm tempted to ask.
Where's mine? Oh no! Don't you worry. He will get that bigger, more shiny trophy. But I honestly, yeah, he got his 1 year. With the whole MVP voting, I think it's like what the NFL did. You could have given it to Rodgers and given Rodgers 3 years, but they didn't give it to him the first year, and then he just 2 years in a row became the best player in the NFL. And McDavid was the exact opposite. He won 2 years in a row. Should have won 3, but someone else needs to win sometimes.
They felt like Matthews deserved
Ouch! That hurts.
Ken Holland was asked if he could fly with the team, and they said yes. That's Stephen Lyons, the massage therapist for the Oilers. TD Force, they had equipment, had athletic therapists for the Oilers, did all kinds of work, brought him food, got him medicine, and really did everything he could. And he was so thankful. Travis is at home watching tonight, not ready for
That guy's got all fucked up from that puck. Jesus. Now you know why they tell you to keep an eye out for flying pucks. Damn. 1 minute left to play in the first period. Kulak with a good defensive play. Barry continuing his good defensive play. Puck is in the corner, jousting mode. Janmark has it. Good hit. Oh, it was Reeves making that hit. Should have done more damage if you're a guy named Reeves. Wow, that's just wide of the net. That was a good shot if it would have hit net. 43 seconds left in the first period. She might pee on her dress because I think it's tucked under.
Yeah. No, she's got it.
Okay. Just the way it looked. You're like, Anna. She's like, what?
I don't care.
Oilers win the faceoff. Kulak up the boards. Held in by Minnesota. Yamamoto battling for the puck along the wall with Janmark and out of the zone. 22 seconds left in the first period. Tie game. Oilers are out shooting Minnesota 9-6 after it was 3-0 for Minnesota to start the game. Oilers had a pretty good pushback. 3 power plays will do that for you. 5 seconds. And first period over, tied at 1. Could be better, could be worse. First periods are first periods. I'm going to go and be right back. I'm going to set this up downstairs. Because, yeah, it's noisy up here.
It is.
I also got to get food. I'm hungry.
Well, I asked you if you wanted me to
I didn't
cook
hear you.
food and you never answered.
I
So
didn't hear you.
that's on you.
What?
I said that's on you.
No, that's not on me. It's on you. So, yes, if you could bring me a plate of food, that would be greatly appreciated. You want burgers?
All your markers are on the other side of the living room. Put your butt over there.
You don't get burgers. The burger, the hamburger.
Yeah, your phone.
I have my phone. She unplugged my.
Grab your headset.
No, because if I plug it in, it'll mute everything on the stream. Oh yeah, no, I'll just play it through. Because yeah, if I plug in the headset now into the computer, it'll mute my volume, my mic. For some reason, it fucks everything up.
Okay, but I was.
Oh no, I don't. No, I'm good.
Yes,
Hopefully, you guys don't get dizzy.
I'm helping Daddy bring
Good job.
What?
What? How many's left for foods?
Oh.
A lot of good help you are. Good help is hard to find nowadays, people.
Division rivals clash for the first time this season. It's Montreal. Now is the time for hockey. And now's the place. NHL Live is now part of SN Now Premium. Sports and Now. Visit SNNow.ca to subscribe.
You know how the Oilers and Flames are heated rivals?
Yes.
The Flames and Montreal, Canadians, not so much.
A little greasy tonight, though.
Maybe tonight everything's changing. Lots
Things
happening
change in
this
a hurry
game
in Montreal,
first
apparently.
period. Check this out. Michael Pezzetta dropping the gloves with Connor Mackey. Mackey, some early punches there, but Pezzetta would ultimately land the knockdown blow. Pezzetta, he is fired up. Gets the crowd into a second period now.
Sure, it all works out.
The one-timer Michael Backlund swatting at it. It's Jonathan Huberdeau who
Does he want to
punches
keep the
in,
return?
giving Calgary
No, you can keep them. Oh, here. You can
also
keep that.
this hockey game. So lots happening in Montreal.
Yeah, that's bad news for the Habs. Not update you on that later tonight. Ducks, Senators first. Tim Stutzla hit from Brett Leeson.
Those Ducks aren't looking very good.
On the play.
Oh no, Stitzel's. Oh no.
Lots of injuries around the NHL tonight. Leeson 2 for interference on the power play. Claude for Alex.
He might have hurt his wrist.
Now it's 8 on the season.
I like to see that.
Next up, Pittsburgh Penguins at home to the Stars. The Pens wearing special jerseys for warm-up on Monday for their third annual Pride game.
So your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Oilers After Dark and myself, Matt. Flames 1-0. 2 minutes left in the second period. Stars and Penguins tied at 1. Tied at 3 after 2. Sens 2, Ducks nothing. 10 minutes left to play in the second period. And the Predators and the Blues are tied at 0s after 1. That's your out-of-town scoreboard for Oilers After Dark. Ooh. So, no, the shout out for Devin Shore's game for Hundo. So tomorrow night, he will be in the highlights. Yeah, Bedard, well, they have 17 points. So,
And of course,
I
Alex
mean,
Ovechkin continues his chase of greatness and is now just 3 goals away from 800 for his career and 4 shots.
I don't want to hear anything about Ovechkin. The guy can only score empty netters and power plays. He's already declined. He's not getting Gretzky's record. It's okay to be number 2 in the world. It's okay.
Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific time. You can also stream that game.
I don't care.
Now and Ken Kennedy.
Call me an Ovechkin hater. It's okay to be second.
Detroit next Monday. It could happen there. Meeting Mr. Hockey's.
I'm so torn about
That's exactly what's going to happen to Anaheim. You're going to have all the young talent in the world but never make playoffs.
If you're
Oilers
wondering,
didn't score
has there
first.
ever been a time like this?
I
A
wish.
time when these guys were all
It
over
was
the
a
place.
wild
All
goal.
over the place. Look at that.
I've got 4 to 5 thoughts going on in my head right now. None of them are good. Wild ended up scoring first.
When there were this many new players on the ice, when the game looked this good, but also not so good. Yeah, these times feel.
Blowed on the power.
Wrapped in red event. The wrapped in red event.
1-0 Minnesota.
The Rogers Rockton Red event.
The Rogers wrapped in red.
Then the Oilers finally decided, hey,
Unwrap biggest deals of the season with mobile plans from $60 a month plus exciting offers
Hymes
on devices.
on the power play as well.
Is out. The
Assisted by Barry,
your control. Your crush.
and I believe it was McDrai.
The vibe is good. This
Doing
is
1-1. I need to update the standings because since I've been downstairs, there have been games played.
Yes, it does, my mythical friend. Yes, it does. Wonderful, Charlie. Love the ribbons.
My bad. I will turn the volume down for you. Because, yeah, those Rogers Wrapped in Red event commercials are stupid.
I'm on top of the world. I'm looking for someone who likes to be in the middle of it all, but also likes.
So we're going to talk some Bassett. Braves get Murphy, World Junior roster. You didn't really miss anything. A lot of things have gone down. Like you said, it's feast or famine when it comes to sporting news in general, really. You get it all at once or you get nothing. Seattle has 35 points now. Who on them? LA has 35 points. What the? Okay. Not sure how they jumped up the standings so quickly, but okay.
Well, there's nothing else to say. You know what people are going to learn from this podcast? It's things that managers don't want you to know. It's got some great sources for sure. Essentially, what we do is we say, open up the hood. Let's have a look. They're great at what they do, and they're great for hockey. Inform and entertain.
Takes the Oilers out of third spot. Makes the Oilers a wild card team.
That's why you've got to listen.
Calgary has 30 points. Calgary's loving the overtime losses as of late. Vancouver 27, San Jose 23, Anaheim 17. Ouch. Does Anaheim only have one regulation win still? Because I think last time I checked, they only had one regulation win.
If you're back in Edmonton, in and around oil country, this is the time of year you want to do whatever you can for your own family. And
Yes.
others that aren't so lucky to have maybe what.
So far, so good for the Oilers. I mean, it could be better. They could be up one, but at the same time, could be worse. They could be down one.
And the 6:30 Ched Santa's Anonymous. With more, let's go back to Rogers Place and find Jessica King.
Yeah, Team Canada is definitely stacked up front. I'm scared about their goaltending, to be completely honest with you. Their goaltending kind of scares me because I don't think it's very good. I could be wrong. Braden pays attention to it more than I do. Hey, how's it going? I'm just eating some food. Again, Oilers are tied at 1 after 1. A few good games to keep an eye on tonight. The Calgary game, Minnesota, the Nashville game they also play. Homemade French fries and nuggets. No. I'm more talking about our goaltending in the World Juniors. I am worried about the goaltending. I'm not worried about the forwards. I think the forwards can score and keep the puck out. I worry about goaltending because that's what these tournaments come down to is goaltending. I think early on in the tournament, it won't be a problem because of possession time. I'm more worried about the bronze medal, the semifinals when you get that crossover where you're either going to play Sweden, Finland, USA, and then the gold medal game where you're definitely going to play a Sweden, Finland, USA, who might not have good forwards or defense, but they'll have better goaltending because it could always come down to that. Mm-hmm. So it's just one of those tournaments where nobody has that really, really great back end roster, just all top end heavy. So it's going to be a high scoring tournament. So what you're saying is bet on the overs. I really hate that. I will keep my thoughts to myself about the whole Russia situation, but I really don't like that they don't allow Russian players that have nothing to do with the situation to not play. These kids just want to play. It sucks. But again, the world has made a statement and we have no choice but to follow it. Maybe next year. Wallstedt isn't playing for Sweden. Oh, that's right. He's up playing in the NHL. I hate that this draft is so stacked. And like this is going to be me getting political, I guess. I hate how this draft is so stacked, but we don't know how the Russians could be or how good they're going to be because this World Junior Tournament showcases the kids' talent on a global level. And without the Russians being able to showcase that, their draft stock takes a hit. I don't like it. In net for the Oilers tonight is Stuart Skinner. Campbell will get the net tomorrow. Personally, if it was me, I would have given the net to Campbell tonight and had Stuart Skinner start tomorrow, but I understand the process and I understand the thought process. I may not like it, but I understand it. Whoa, you got chubby there, Dubnik. Man, you put on some weight, my guy.
It's been good. It's been longer than everyone. We were laughing earlier about my official retirement.
Yes, welcome back, Bradley. For all those people that are new, please go check out our other videos. I did a post-month video, a month preview. I'm going to try and do some prospects coming up in the pipeline, like an AHL type video. He's a great guy. I will never say a bad thing about Devin Dubnik, but he put on so much weight. I guess having kids makes you put on weight. I can attest to that. I put on a good 10 pounds after I had my kids. Well,
it's funny, like I obviously this was the start of my career. So
imagine this being a first round series, though. Minnesota, Edmonton, round 1, 7-game series.
Ryan Jones lives here, and he was a good buddy of mine that we played together. And Even though there weren't a ton of wins, it was still, that was home to us.
We are halfway through the month of December.
I grew up a ton there and had our first kid there. And
Scary to say we're halfway through the month of December.
It holds a special place for sure. I think Nuge is the only guy that's left still kicking. But all the staff is still there, so it was fun to see them tonight too.
All right, someone who's starting his career now, just like you did, and that's Stuart Skinner of the Edmonton Oilers. What do you know about him? What do you think about him as he develops his career?
He's awesome. I mean, he's a super big kid. I was surprised to see when I actually got a chance to watch him how big of a boy he was. But yeah, I've heard him being talked about since he was a young kid, and my family lives in West.
Yeah, Skinner's been groomed to be a number one goalie in the NHL for a while.
I've seen him for a little bit. Obviously, he was developing in the minors, and he's done a phenomenal job coming up. He's a big kid who's athletic, and he's capable of kind of breaking out and doing something special if he needs to. But when he's in position, there's not a lot of net to shoot at, and he's fun to watch.
Evan, thanks for your time. Great to see you again.
Awesome, Dino. Thank you.
Fleury and Jack.
One of our favorites to deal with over the years, Devin Dubnyk. 36 years of age.
And we're underway, period number 2. Oilers lose the faceoff. Puck is in Minnesota zone.
He was on his game, and for so many years, just a guy who ground out one after another for this Minnesota club and kind of resuscitated his career originally under Sean Berg, and then when he came here, Minnesota turned back into a playoff contender.
And that's why you keep sticking with it, right? Just a really long career for Devin Dubnyk as well, and he talked about that. But you're right, the same personality he had back in the day when he first came on the Oilers, and he's doing the broadcast now, doing a great job at that on the panel. And good to see him. Got to see Ryan Jones last night. Had dinner with him and his wife Jamie, and they're here at the game. Jamie and their 2 kids, Lincoln and Carter, their boys, catching up with old mates.
Absolutely. Minnesota's, it's interesting. It is a bit of a vortex. A lot of guys who play here don't leave. Tyson Berry, check from behind. Control.
Minnesota controls play in the Oilers zone.
Of course, a lot of the guys who play here are from here.
Puck behind the net. Power play coming up from Minnesota. Barry getting another penalty.
But now a penalty will be called.
Oy, oy, oy. Barry, I've been speaking so highly of you lately. Tonight's not your night, my guy. Again on Kaprizov? Okay. Okay, Kaprizov. Now you're just a flopping fish in a freaking out of water. Let's go now. That's not a penalty. That's my God. All right, Oilers need a big kill here. 1-1 is your score. Big kill coming up here for the Oilers. They need it. 9-6 year shots for the Oilers. Played with a high stick. No, I'm glad he's not just proving you wrong. He's proving a lot of people wrong. And I like that. Yes, he's older. Yes, he's expendable. Bouchard will be the guy of the future. For now, Bouchard's not it. But I'm happy with the riches that the Oilers have. That's the thing. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have the Oilers that are having. No, you're right. Saved by Skinner and held on. No, you didn't hate on him at all. You're right. It is redundant. And it really is redundant to have a lot of players to have the same play style. Just like we have a lot of two-way forwards on our team. Just way too many two-way forwards. We need more playmakers or grinders or power forwards. We have a lot of two-ways. It's just redundant sometimes, especially when you're playing NHL franchise mode and you want to get +5s on every line. And look, your lineup is all two-way forwards. It's like, oh, let's get it. Yes. I don't understand the undisclosed that the Oilers are using most of their injuries this year. Shots blocked by 2-5? Yes, blocked by Nurse. Big shot blocked by Nurse. It's probably a little bit. Puck gets out of the zone. 50 seconds left in the power play for Minnesota. 17:56.
Gain the line, threw it over to Zuccarello. Dishes one-timer off the side of that Kaprizov.
Yeah, I saw his wrist. Whoa. Hopefully he's okay, man. I hope he comes back after the period. Shot blocked and swept out. Good penalty kill so far by the Oilers. 1-1 still to score. Thank you for the 4 people watching and the 1 person that liked the video. I appreciate every single one of you. And if YouTube would let me show my subscribers, I'd give love to every single one of you by name and send you all Christmas cards. I appreciate you all more than you would ever know. Shot saved by Skinner. 2 seconds left in the power play. And it is over. But Minnesota keeps the line and the pressure. Backdoor Kaprizov. Nobody there. Draisaitl's on his horse. So that's Janmark. I'm back on my small screen TV. All the 2 6s, 2 9s look the same. Yeah, I would gladly talk Bassett, as people are calling him, which is cool. I'll probably be having a Bassett in commercial break when we have a long action. Oilers on the break. McDavid shot saved by Fleury. Rebound. Ooh, that's a good question, Cody, and I'll gladly answer that. You may not like the answer, but I'm not here to please everybody. I please and appease one person, and that's me. I only care about my opinion. I honestly think Horvat ends out up east. Oh, I was like, what? Cool. No, he does end up out east. He leaves Canada. He goes to a Buffalo or maybe even a Pittsburgh. Stay tuned for that. I don't think he's going to stay in the West. I think Vancouver is going to be smart enough to trade him out of the division and out of the conference.
He said it's so vital, so important. Fourth line success and the Koskinen Ryan Shore line.
I really love this fourth line of Koskinen Ryan Shore. Beautiful fourth line. They do what fourth line should do. Chip in once in a while, but keep the pucks out of your net. Minnesota has retaken the shot lead 10-9. Yeah, he's gone. Like I don't think he wanted to stay in Vancouver the way they treated him last year and continue to treat him this year.
That's the versatility too with Ryan and Shore each having the ability to take draws. Good point. Freddie Gaudreau down the middle. Sammy Walker will chip and charge in against Philip Roberg. Edmonton on the road this year, a record of 7-5. Front end of a back-to-back. Edmonton will be in Nashville tomorrow night. Live for it on Sportsnet.
I think they tried to re-sign him, but they lowballed him. The first offer was such a lowball. He's like, I can get this on the free agent market. Oh, backhand save by Skinner. Puck loose behind the net. Roberg loses that puck battle from a guy on his knees. Shot in front. Oh, saved by Skinner again. Holloway pestering the point. What a lucky bounce. Hit him. Thank you, sir. Nurse to Holloway. Holloway loses the puck to Ekman. Yeah, they had to get that extension at whatever cost he wanted. You just have to pay your top star players what they want, and then trade them off later as their career goes. Minnesota back on the power play again. Minnesota on the power play. McDavid looks like he might be heading to the box. This is ridiculous. Knew it was coming. It's almost like that coach was talking to the ref the whole intermission. Thank you. Yes, Tony, thank you for subscribing. Stephanie, Michelle, thank you all for subscribing. You guys are awesome.
Pins Brodeen along
That's a penalty.
Holding's going to be the call. So Minnesota.
Because I have it set to private, if you subscribe, I don't look at who you are. And I don't want to change that because then other subscribers or even other people on YouTube could see who you are when you subscribe to my account. I don't want your personal information getting out. Shot, save, rebound, not there. I respect everybody's privacy.
Shot pass is so hard to defend against.
Unless you attack me and then it's fair game. We go to war. You can attack me personally.
It's the same play again.
Make fun of me. It's all good. Only showed a couple. Oilers win that face-off, but lose the battle. Puck held in. Minnesota controls a minute and a half left to go in the power play. 13:55 left in the second period. That shot down low. McDavid tries to reverse. Oh, and out the zone. Yeah, I don't like how Facebook, like, if I like something, everybody on that page gets to see me and try and send me messages. It's kind of creepy. Oh, get out. And it's, not out. Oilers cannot control the zone. Oh, Draisaitl. Somebody's streaking, but cannot get him the puck. 1-1 still score. 44 seconds left in the power play for Minnesota. 12:56 left to play in the second period. This game's going by pretty quickly, actually.
Zuccarello. Kaprizov juggled, and then Addison did well to pry it out of his feet. Draisaitl will take a look and see if he can create a shorthanded chance for Bouchard. He's going to skate back the other way, and then a beautiful feed, but it was offside. Draisaitl had it cleared.
Draisaitl got hurt a little bit on that play.
Nice play by Bouchard. Good patient play by him. He was going to try and kill some time, was starting to get tracked down by the Wild, and he found Yamamoto.
I don't know. Draisaitl's not looking 100% at all lately.
But Draisaitl had fallen down beforehand, making the.
He didn't fall down. He got hit.
And just hadn't gotten back up and out of the zone yet. Well, this is it right here. Just a great no-looker right under the tape. It would have been a one-on-one, but a given opportunity for a right-handed shot down the left side to go to the middle and maybe get that shot through. Heady play.
Dump up. Over to Marcus Foligno. Swept around the boards. Played back to Foligno by
Oilers now hemmed into their zone. Oh, block shot. Shot scores. Too much standing around after a block shot by the Oilers. These power plays are killing them, though.
Right as the penalty expired,
Gotta stay out of the box.
And Broberg was trying to make his way back into the slot. This one's blocked by Darnell Nurse. The first attempt. It's a quick shot. And it's Foligno that takes this puck and just zips it. Goes off and Nurse bounces right to Dumba. And he's just standing in that spot. Watch this puck just kind of plop down in front of him. He does the right thing. Broberg trying to get back. It's a knuckler, too, and sometimes real hard to read. Stuart Skinner's
Wild 2, Oilers 1.
And watch as he follows through. It doesn't really take off. It goes high. It goes off the top of his blade. And really fool Stuart Skinner with that release.
So we're going to next penalty goes to Minnesota.
But they're challenging here.
Challenging offside.
That's my initial indication. We didn't get a clear read from the referee, but it is an offside challenge.
Good call, because I thought. Remember, I thought it looked offside. I'm not there, so I can't really say too much.
Friends at Specsavers and Jay Woodcroft showing. This is where Jeremy Kupal comes into play.
Well, this is where Philip Broberg's hoping he goes back into the penalty box here with a little time left on the clock. But here it is here on the entry. Dumba. Oh, he passes it back. No question.
Way offside. What are we watching, refs? What the flying fuck are we looking at?
Yep. That should be quick.
Seriously, what the fuck are we watching? Are we looking for the fucking Prince Harry and fucking Meghan Markle Netflix special? Good God. Do your goddamn jobs.
A little bit here. The fans here aren't too Matt Dumba, of all people, is like, are you kidding me? He's kind of got a little bit going on that Zach Hyman had right now. And he got off the schneid with a big goal for the Oilers. But yes, no question on the offside on that play. They'll put the time back onto the clock. Broberg goes
1-1 still. I really love Jeremy, though. The guy's a genius.
20, 30 seconds.
He should get MVP award every year
Time that puck was in the offensive zone.
for the Oilers.
Dean Evason.
Minnesota still has a power play,
Same lines as you with 11
but I'd much rather them have a power play than a goal, to be completely honest with you.
So no, time will go back on the clock.
They're going to go 1 for 4 on the power play. 7 seconds left to play on the power play. 12:25 left in the second period.
7, so not that much. I thought there was a little more. They were
They're going to go 1 for 4.
Specsavers is happy with all these challenges. We've got to make sure.
What's good about what Minnesota did, I love what Minnesota did, though. They challenged a goal that they shouldn't have challenged. Now they have no timeout and no challenge. So if there's an offside call that they missed, oops. A little bit of goalie interference, missed, oops. Should save that for an important part of the game.
Dumba again not bringing it fully over that blue line to establish the zone.
Now it's 14 seconds. They figured it out. Maybe not.
Well, now they're going to have another consultation here.
What are we doing?
Chris Rooney.
You can't challenge Minnesota. You can't.
Mark Stewart believe it should
You're yelling at the ref to challenge. You can't. You lost your challenge, you idiot. What are we doing?
Looking over at the Edmonton bench, but
Jay Woodcroft was holding up 2 hands signaling 7 seconds. Of course, Minnesota.
yeah, they're going to argue for more. Yeah.
Now they're going to leave 14 on the clock.
I don't care. There's 14 seconds, 7 seconds, 2 seconds.
Shore wins the face-off.
We're going to kill it. We're going to go down. We're scoring a goal. I really don't like playing against Minnesota.
Shore put pressure up the ice. Kaprizov gets around Derek Ryan. Streaks in.
Kaprizov, you get hit and you fall over like a little baby.
Stays right with it. Bloberg's out of the box. The centering pass is intercepted by Shore and lifted back the other way. Minnesota and Edmonton both 1 of 3 on the power play.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, play hockey.
25 apart midway through the first.
Well, Kaprizov's lying down again. Is there another penalty? We hit Kaprizov. Oh, no. Can't do that. Really just don't like the guy at all.
Shot by Kaprizov, fought off by Skinner. Rebound played back to Sam Steer. Jonas Brodin, crowded by Barry.
Not really. I'd much rather play St. Louis this year because they are not good at all.
And will freeze it. And now some forearm shivers exchanged. Zuccarello involved. Always been a fighter.
Zuccarello going after McDavid. You're going to get a punch in the mouth for that kid.
Brett Kulak just trying to block him out.
And we go to a commercial break.
Fleury positively giddy about this kind of stuff breaking out.
Jeez. I think that's one guy I don't want to fight is cool. Got farmer strength.
The Chop Leaf, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Yes! Good job. Next goal wins.
Wa sends it into overtime. And Wa is made for those who drive hockey. At Hyundai, we believe that nobody does Wa like we do. Because Wa is all we do.
It's Mark Shifley.
We make Wa.
Ooh, that's a good game now.
No matter how you pregame, there's an easy way to bet online all game. Play Alberta
Yeah, they are heavy, thick, and tough, and it wears on players over years and years of playing in the West. I actually have firsthand knowledge of talking to somebody. Thanks. Who played in the Western Conference in the 2000s and 2010, 11, he retired. He said that his body, after 4 years of playing in the Western Conference, was just worn down and beat up. It's a different game. Like the East is finesse,
Well, not that tonight's,
and the teams are better overall in the East because they have finesse and they have goaltending and structure. But the West is very much of a bang, crash, beat you up and punch you in the mouth type of game. So I actually met Ryan Jones once upon a time. Good guy. We were eating breakfast at a Humpty's, and him and I want to say Ryan Jones and Luke Gazdick were sitting in the restaurant in a booth by themselves behind me. It's a great story. I didn't bother them for an autograph or anything. I'm not one of those fans. But we sat down first, and I recognized them when they walked in and sat down behind us. And as we were leaving, I said good luck the rest of the season, shook their hands, and I walked out. I had my son with me, who is now 19 years old. Good Lord, my son's 19 years old. Jeez. Hopefully Edmonton wakes up. Yes, Skinner's a lot like Dubnyk. A lot like Dubnyk. The Oilers just need to play. Oh, I thought that was a goal. Did he really just try the freaking Michigan or Zegras now people are calling it? Oilers now have the puck deep in the Minnesota zone. Big hit coming here, please. Oh, no, never mind. That's not the right person to do hits. Yeah, Mark isn't a big hitter. Yeah. 2-1 Minnesota. Broberg got caught, and McDavid doesn't play good defense on that play. I don't understand, but we'll figure it out eventually.
He got a pretty good zipper away that Skinner had to fend off with the blocker, and here's a little skate out of the zone and potentially the first point for Walker.
Like right there, that upsets me right there. Broberg, you're the defenseman that got caught. Head down, skate back. 2-1 Minnesota. What more can we say? What more can we do? They're taking advantage of the Bouchard Broberg defensive pairing. They're not lazy tonight, not at all. I don't see that as laziness. I see that as a bad pinch at an ill-advised time by one defenseman. But we'll see.
And again, part of that is Edmonton has not tested Fleury in the second period at all.
Yeah, I don't understand why he even moved off that guy. Better defensive awareness by the Oilers on that one particular play. As a whole, they played good. No, it wasn't a turnover by McDavid. What it was Minnesota started behind their own net, and instead of Draisaitl bodying a guy, bodying, he just let the guy skate behind the net, kind of tried to hold him up, didn't work. Broberg tried to hold the line, even though the play wasn't coming to that guy. McDavid skated back, played it right. Bouchard didn't, and now we're down. Big half period coming up. McDavid has the puck now. McDavid waiting for reinforcements to the defense. Down low. Oilers haven't taken a shot in the period. Well, they've had 4 penalties scored against them, so I guess that makes sense. Not even the good Goudreau, no. And again, weak on the puck. Come on, can we get the puck out? Minnesota now controlling the play.
Missed the beginning of the year due to injury. Just starting to work his way back to form. Erickson backhander stopped by Skinner.
Get the freaking puck out. McDavid now has the puck with Hyman with him. McDavid crosses at the blue line. Shot saved by Fleury. First shot on net by the Oilers in the period. That's embarrassing. This team just refuses to shoot the puck. 2-1 Minnesota in Minnesota. 9 minutes left to play in the second period. Should be an entertaining second half of the game.
Because of our expertise in auto mechanics and our involvement in the community. And some say it's because of my dazzling smile. It's true.
Auto Pro.
It's true.
When we at Miller Lite set out to brew light beer, there came a moment of truth. When we had to choose great taste, calories, we chose both. It's Miller time.
Okay, so Chris Bassett. What is he? He's a starting pitcher. He's not that bad of a starting pitcher, but he's not that good either. He's your average third or fourth guy. He's not going to be the start of your rotation. It's I mean, he's going to chew up innings.
It's the most wonderful time of the year at the Drive at Home holiday event.
Tonight's closer look brought to you by Specsavers. Quality eye care and eyewear should be a full for all. Shut it!
Last year he was 15-9, 30 games started, 181 innings pitched. Like I said, last year he chewed up innings, and I think that's what the Blue Jays need is somebody that will chew up innings. Yeah, that's a big hit. The 21 AAV, that's a big hit, but also a contract you could trade away if you wanted to or needed to down the line. Oilers win the faceoff shot, save, rebound, controlled by Minnesota. Yeah, I like the top half of their rotation. I'm worried about the number 5 starter. Unless you're going to make that a bullpen day every time, that worries me. No, and that's just it. He's not a bad signing. Like I'm with you on that. He's not a bad signing, but they could have probably done better. He's a right-handed thrower. He's a taller pitcher. Maybe Ryu, but it's Ryu going to be healthy, and for how long? I still say they need to bring Stripling back. Possibly even add another if Stripling doesn't come back. Definitely bullpen needs to be worked on for sure. Oh, Reeves, you're a little bum. You got knocked over legally and you just get up and start cross-checking. McDavid. Oh, what a move. What a play. Just wide. It's not a penalty because he didn't hold him up. There was nothing wrong done there. What a save by Skinner. Rebound. Oilers fall over themselves. I will honestly, there was nothing wrong done there. They're both sitting at a position, both skating towards the puck. No holding the stick, nothing. And if that would have been a penalty, yeah, I don't like the whole not taking shots. Whoops, that's not offside. That looks like offside to me. Shoot the puck, though. Like, I'm worried about this team and not shooting the puck. Again, on the road, they don't shoot. Somebody hit Kaprizov. Somebody hit him. Don't hurt him, but hit him. Like, just get a body on him. Although the last 2 times you hit him, there's been penalties because, oh no. He wears 97 in Minnesota. 6.5 left to play in the second period. 2-1 Minnesota. 18-11 are the shots. But that's just it. Minnesota's not shooting a lot either, and they've had 4 power plays. 3 straight in the second period. So it's not like they're lighting up the scoreboard either. That's why I don't like playing these slog-type games, but that's the Central Division. Good play. Yep, it is a good thing this is the finale. They're not getting out of this Central at all.
Here's that bouncing puck by Kulak, and Reese does a nice job to go right through there. Right there is where you were talking about, Jack, for Kulak gets that stick in there horizontal, but doesn't get called on that one. Here's a great chance. Zuccarello trying to pick up over top of the left shoulder of Skinner, and he stands his ground way out past the blue paint to make that.
I just don't understand the MLB and their contract structure. I don't understand it, and I don't get it. You've got a cap. Well, you've got a salary that you allow teams to go over, but they have to pay a luxury tax of $10,000. So for every $100,000 they're over the cap, they pay a $10,000 luxury tax. If I'm a rich owner that has deep pockets and I don't care about spending money, I'm going over by millions and millions every time. I'm going to get every free agent all the time. Minnesota is controlling play in this Oilers zone. And Oilers finally pick up the puck with speed. Boston, shoot! Why are we passing when you got clear net space? Just shoot the freaking puck, please, Edmonton. One time. Oh. Yeah. It's because a lot of the owners that own MLB teams own other things outside the MLB to make money, and they pretty much spend their overages of that money they make into the MLB teams. Yeah, Padres look scary this year. I'd be surprised if they're not a top team. Now, in saying that, I lost all respect for Tatis. I have no respect for that guy, especially in today's day and age.
It's true. It's true. If you've been injured in an accident,
You don't want to worry about legal costs.
we will not charge you fees.
He might go to the Dodgers. He could also go to the Giants as well. He's staying in California. Just which team?
Call us today for a free consultation.
I lose a lot of respect for anybody who cheats using steroids in this day and age. The balls are already juiced to help you hit more home runs. You don't need to cheat and do that too.
Deals on brand new phones and plans. Unwrap our biggest deals of the season.
Like, I follow Trevor Bauer on YouTube a little bit. I watch some of his videos, and he can squeeze the ball with his 3 fingers just to show you how dense the ball is now. And he's like, it's just, the balls are so much softer than they were 5 years ago to help with the velo for batters. But that's a different story. This is a hockey channel. It's like making the pucks a little bouncier so that when the slap shots happen, there's that little recoil. I guess sticks already do that. I still use a Sherwood stick that has no flex. Oh, jeez. Somebody was getting his bell rung.
And boy, Darnell Nurse ever finished that one off on the bigger guy Greenway, but they had words afterwards. They've had a few interactions in this game, but he just stood back and threw.
Nurse seemed to actually like that right hand.
Eat that right hand, like, thanks for that muffin. I'll just keep throwing bombs now.
Oilers win in the second period.
It wasn't above him. I'm just saying that's where he took it like it was like no big deal.
You're saying the chin is sound.
Yes. Very solid chin.
There's from CC shoots it in. So was the right hand. Then he used the artillery there. He went uppercut, that overhand right. Here's Nurse's shot.
Nurse shot blocked. Out to center ice. Oilers control. Nurse to McDavid. Drops it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries to get it back to McDavid. Finally does win the puck battle. Around the net he goes out front. Unfortunately, CC cannot hold it in. Beautiful play to keep it back down to Minnesota zone. Line change done by Minnesota. Shot blocked by Nurse. McDavid throws a hit. Nurse. What a hit. McDavid picks the puck up. McDavid has Hyman on one side. Yamamoto on the dumped in. Yamamoto dog on bone. Pester. Hawkins tries to get the puck deep in the Minnesota zone. Cannot. 3:45 left to play in the second period. Hawkins tries to knife it past 74. Cannot do that. Yamamoto just relentless on that puck. I like it. Shot, save, rebound. Over the top of the net. Janmark. Shot, save. Nobody there to clean up. Hopkins. Gives a little dangle. Down low to Janmark. Sorry, Barry with the shot. Off a body. Out of play. Face up in the Montreal zone, Minnesota zone. Calgary's tied 1-1. 4 minutes left to play with Montreal. Pittsburgh beat Dallas 2-1. The Rangers beat New Jersey 4-3. Ottawa is up on Anaheim 2-0. And Nashville and St. Louis are tied 0-0. That game is in St. Louis.
Yeah, it certainly gets the legs burned when you're playing on that big ice, but he's good in small spaces as well on that shift there and has really found some early chemistry with Boldy, who has a couple of points in this game, and Frederick DeGrow, who has a beautiful goal to make it 2-1.
By the way, they have, at least for now, removed that second assist initially awarded.
Oilers need to win this game, though. These are the types of games the Oilers need to figure out how to win.
He's got his mom in the stands. He's from nearby Edina, which is not more than a 15 or 20-minute drive from the XL Energy Center. Walking in.
Puck down low. Kaprizov. Somebody hit him, please. Like. Oilers break out without numbers, unfortunately, because nobody is skating on this team right now. Fleury comes and takes the puck from behind the net. Back Minnesota. Cross ice. Looks like that could be offside. Oh, come on. Nurse. Play better defense. Saved by Skinner. 2-1 still Minnesota. 2:03 left to play in the second period. Shot 18-12 for Minnesota. Now it's 20-12 for Minnesota.
And nobody picks him up coming into the scene late. This is again because of Kaprizov, all that movement. There's a nice little redirection, as you mentioned, Zuccarello. All over it, wins the battle on this one. Then the tic-tac-toe. I mean, Brodin was wide open on that shift, and Edmonton just needs to start buckling down in front of their goaltender, Stuart Skinner, who makes another good save in tight on Brodin, but just a little loose around the front of their net, allowing those clean shots to get through.
Austin been doing everything lately.
It's going to be an interesting roster freeze this year for a lot of teams.
Edmonton rallies to win this game. We'll look back on this second period.
Roster freezes happen twice a year.
Because at the other end,
For trades, that is anyways.
There's one team that's skating right now and one that's not. And it's the Minnesota Wild that are skating right now, winning those battles. And for Edmonton, it's just a little elevation.
Although there was a time a couple of years ago, back when I could say about 10, 15 years ago, team made a trade after the trade deadline. A player was uneligible to play in the playoffs. That stings.
reach of Connor Dewar. Taken by
That stung a lot for that team.
15 to go.
No.
We'll get their top players back out there and look for the equalizer before the horn. Nurse shoots it in. Flying around the glass, Drysdale. In the slot.
Hyman.
Zach Hyman behind the net.
McDavid to Kulak.
55 seconds.
Who
there.
shot?
Around the boards,
McDavid. To Kulak. Back down low. Draisaitl.
Brushed off the stick by Rodin. Eriksson Ek. Beaten by Hyman to the puck.
McDavid.
Nearly
Kind of a hook there, but we don't call those when McDavid's the one getting a hook. Barry shot. Save. 35 seconds left to play in the second period. Shots are 13-20 for Minnesota. 2-1 is your score for Minnesota.
Here's a big hit by Ryan Reeves. Boom.
That's a little late. That's not a big hit. That's a little late hit. You could almost say that was interference. But he wears green.
From the blue line and handled well by Fleury with the blocker, sees it all the way.
Oilers win the faceoff. Barry shot. Save again by Fleury. Kulak. Back to Barry. Barry to the forward on the far side. Looks like McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, McDavid. McDavid. Shot. Oh. 17 seconds left.
Extra in front of the net again, and it was a good battle between Spurgeon and Yamamoto.
I think if the Oilers get underfoot in this game.
Throw it in past the goaltender Fleury and bounce it off them because he saw and recognized they were right on the back door. Good little spin move by Yamamoto to spin, get his stick down, be strong on it. But he gets popped into the post and takes
17 seconds left to play in the second period. 2-1 Minnesota.
The faceoff comes outside. And this big line out there against the top line of Edmonton once again.
McDavid wins the faceoff, but no time literally left on the clock really to do anything with it. We go into the third period, down 1. Oilers have 20 minutes to get a win here.
And a promising final 90 seconds of the second period, a period in which otherwise Minnesota dominated.
Yeah, no question. There's going to have to be an elevation into the third period, but the good news is it's a one-goal game, and that's not an insurmountable amount as they continue to chat here going off the ice. Middleton and Draisaitl having some words. And Minnesota's trying to
I
play
wouldn't
that
say
big physical
Minnesota
game.
dominated that period, but it
Interpret
wasn't
the bench
a
as well, too,
domination
but in
by
a
any
one-goal
means.
game, cooler heads prevail, and they go down the tunnel in their respective ways.
They took advantage of the power plays they got, for sure.
2-1 lead, but remember, Edmonton, the second highest scoring team in the league in the third period, a +9 for the season. On deck, David Adams back in.
Just win the third period. That's all you need to do. Win the third period, win the game. And I pause my feed because I don't want to listen to the intermission. All in all, it hasn't been a bad road game by the Oilers. It's just they're playing Minnesota hockey. And unfortunately, Minnesota hockey is boring and a grind. Third period should be very interesting. There should be a lot of goals happening in the third period. Again, the Rangers beat New Jersey in overtime after New Jersey went up, I believe, 3-0 in that game. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they were up 3-1. Yep, Calgary going to OT. Montreal scored late in the third period. Kakko ties it with 7 seconds. Very interesting. Skinner's played well. Definitely played well enough to win. The team in front of him is sluggish. They had a sluggish second period. Flames take another negative to their stat line, though, because they can't score on anything but power plays. Jeez. Tomorrow's another heavy NHL night. I like it. In overtime. Yeah, this team was like this. This is one of those games that it's a playoff game, and we'll see if this team, as is, can win a playoff style game. They've definitely shut down in the second period. They had a really good first half of the second period for the most part, and then it just kind of crumbled for about 2 minutes. So, if you've heard that before, Oilers crumble for 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, and they end up getting scored on 1 to 2 times. It's a theme that happens with this team that's not good. They can't play a full 60. Bad pinch by Broberg, bad read by Bouchard. They're both young. They're both young 20s. So why are they out there together? That's the question I have for this coach. Why do we have two really young defensemen out there together in key games? Anaheim's not a must-win. It's a will win, but they're not must-wins. They should win. We should win tomorrow, and we're definitely winning against St. Louis. And then we're going to beat Anaheim. So that's why this game is so important, because this game could be – I will not be eating no shit, sir. Good sir. That's why if they win this, we could be going on a little bit of a streak. It'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be a 7-game win streak if they win this. They lose this and then win the next 4, so the next 5. That's still a pretty good thing, but I like to go streaking. So I like that we can go on a 7-8 game win streak. That's why the Washington game killed me so much. It's because we could have been on a good 10, 11 game winning streak. But I digress. Monday against Nashville, again, Dallas Wednesday. I'm too positive. No, I see what teams are. Because like I said, I watch a lot of hockey. Oh, an OT power play. I really hate those. Like I've seen Dallas play a lot this year. I'm not worried about Dallas at all. Their goaltending is sus at best. Their defense is just like the Oilers, leaky, but they don't have the forward group that the Oilers have. So I give the advantage to the Oilers in 2 or 3 categories. Our goaltending is better. Our defense is the same, but our forward group is better. Again, same thing with St. Louis. Our forward group is better. Our defense is a little bit behind theirs, but our goaltender is better. Again, advantage Oilers. Obviously, Anaheim, their whole team is just garbage, you know. And yeah, so that's a win that the Ducks aren't going to get. And then who do you play after that? We got Vancouver, Calgary, Seattle. Vancouver, again, another shit show. Goaltender's not good. Defense is worse than ours. And they don't have the forward group we have. Seattle, they don't have the forward group we have. defense is leaky, and goaltender's riding off a high right now. Winnable game. Calgary forwards aren't as good as ours. Defense is better than ours. Goaltender's about the same as ours. So that game's going to be a toss-up. Why? I wouldn't even say that. We're winning tomorrow regardless of who's in net. Like, I don't get that criticism of Campbell. Like, he could have as long as he doesn't let in 7 goals, he's fine. I don't understand the negativity around him. And I know it's not you, it's Oilers media. It's Oilers media, it's Oilers fans on social media, especially Twitter. They just blame everybody. They blame. Hope it doesn't fizzle out here. Yeah. We'll see. We will see, right? Like, let's hope the Oilers have a really good third period. Get the mojo going into Nashville. We play Nashville, who is coming off a back-to-back as well. Their game is later than ours. Well, their game is a little earlier than ours. So, again, we'll see. I didn't see who Nashville was playing today in net. They're tied 0-0 with 15 minutes left in the third period. Playing against St. Louis team. If this thing would load, that'd be great. It came back. What came back? I came back. I was gone for a minute. No. Yeah, why did it do that? I'm glad I'm back. So you probably all never heard what I was saying. I went on a pretty good rant and tangent. You never heard it. Good. The goalie is Binnington and Saros. So Saros is playing tonight in Nashville or for Nashville. Who is their backup goalie? Which means we're going to be seeing Harry Lankinen, Kevin Lankin tomorrow. Yikes. So we're going to get beat up tomorrow by Nashville? Because they put their backup goalie against the Oilers. We're going to lose. We're going to lose in that game by 4. He's actually not decent at all. I don't understand where you think he is. His numbers are terrible. He's got a 2.27 goals against average and a 9.34 save percentage. He's a 3-3 in 7 games. Only faced 229 shots. Let in 15 goals. And he's faced teams on back-to-backs. But we will see. He played for Chicago last year and the year before that. Nashville really likes their Finns. Oh, my goodness. He's played in the longest game in Liga history, making 58 saves and a 4 overtime 2-1 victory that ran 134 minutes and 14 seconds. That's a lot of hockey. Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow's going to be a team that starts out on time. The team that starts on time is going to be a team that wins. I'd much rather take the St. Louis to Nashville travel rather than. Yeah, no, I'd much rather take the St. Louis to Nashville travel rather than the Minnesota to Nashville travel. You can drive from St. Louis to Nashville. You can drive Minnesota to Nashville too, but it will be a lot longer than a 3-4 hour trip. That's why I say teams in the East and in the Central Division.
Suites. Currently offering
Get
amazing
lucky
incentives on
because there's like no
one-
travel.
two-bedroom rentals.
They don't have to go
Featuring
anywhere. The
designer
Pacific
finishes,
teams are so
resort
spread out,
amenities,
and there's so much travel.
all of this and more within the
They're at a
heart of
big
Ice
disadvantage.
District, Edmonton's best address for shopping, dining, entertainment, and fun. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above
SkySignatureSuites.com
ordinary.
at Ice District.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
You're going to pay with Visa Debit, right?
Piece of debit.
Your bank card says Visa Debit. You can use it to shop online. And the money comes right out of your bank account.
3-0 Ottawa.
Now, let's find your boyfriend a sweater that's the opposite of ugly.
Yeah. Get the goods with Visa Debit. Shop on millions of apps
Visa
and websites
Debit.
and pay straight from your bank account. Visa.
Some people say they like Napa Auto Pro because of our expertise in auto mechanics and our involvement in the community. And some say it's because of my dad's smile. It's true. Napa Auto Pro. It's true.
Let's have some good news talking about the third period here. Hey, let's get something going. I wish I could play some music.
No matter how you pregame, there's an easy way to bet online.
Yeah, Anaheim is bad, and I don't know why they're bad. They've got skill. They've got a really good defense.
Great taste. 90 calories. Joe's rope.
They got a top 10 goalie. Well, they should. Gibson was a top 10 goalie at one point in time in his career. They just can't put it all together. A flashy team that would rather get flashy goals than work hard and win games. But yeah, Sutter really doesn't know how to pick shootout participants. Oh, excuse me. Come on, let's get back to the game.
Welcome back to St. Paul, Minnesota, and it is
Because they don't play a good defensive structure. They care more about their Michigan goals and their fancy. Let's see how many dangles I can do up the middle.
So there's the Oilers just kind of coming out of the room there, and they make their way to the ice. But this is also in the morning. This is where we end up.
I like that. Although Calgary gets another point for the overtime loss.
Play-by-play guy was like right here, and while he was discussing something, the Edmonton Oilers were doing their interviews right here. Zach Hyman was talking when he was interrupted by a guy who goes by the name of Jack Michaels, accidentally.
It doesn't happen often.
I'm the voice of their company. I know.
Jack over there. Jack, you want to come over here, Jack?
I absolutely
like
love
it.
that this morning, Jack. I mean, buddy, you got the voice. You may as well use it, but that shows you what kind of guy Zach is. He's got a goal, and he's got a great sense of humor as well.
Meadville Junior High. I was always the kid that was moved. This is the kind of guy who always got away with everything.
I'm the one that baited you into the nasty question. I didn't realize there was an interview going on either, so sorry about that.
2-1 Edmonton trails after two periods. Louis, this is the third game in 12 days. In your opinion, who's been the best player for the Wild head-to-head against Edmonton?
You brought him up, Matt Zuccarello. He's been incredible. And obviously the chemistry with Kaprizov, they've been an excellent line combination. But the things that he's done, he scored a couple goals already against the Oilers this year. We're going to take a look at them. He's just been all over it. And this is the type of game that he plays now. And I think, he was with the Rangers, went away to Dallas. He's really found that game again later in his career here. And he's been rejuvenated on that line. There's the 2 goals. And tonight, he's had chances once again. The thing you pointed out, Jack, was his work ethic. He's winning puck battles. He's getting himself to positions. And that one there for the Oilers, this is a little bit of a microcosm of what's
Okay, come on down.
puck watching. The first person on the man isn't being strong enough to get that puck.
Boobs!
There's guys open behind them in the slot in dangerous areas. In this third period, that has to clean up. And there's the super Zook right there. Talking to the official before the start of this third period. He's feeling it. And they're going to have to
Third period is underway. Apparently, I'm a little bit behind. Please don't score. Don't score. Don't score. Don't score. Don't score. Yamamoto is on the ice. Yay! He's moved up. Unless you're starting the second line. They are starting the second line.
The thing with Zuccarello, he's that rare player.
Zuccarello.
More mature. I agree. He's really figured it out. He understands what he has to do to get prepared. He did.
And Oilers win the third period face-off. Way too clean. It's down on Skinner. Oilers being outshot 22-15. Outscored 2-1. Kulak up the ice to Yamamoto. Kept in. Hopkins. Yamamoto to the point. Shot on goal. Save or rebound. Cleared away. Hi, Princess. Come give me a hug and a kiss goodnight. I love you. Oh, I love you. Be good for your mommy. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. See you in the morning. Shot saved by Skinner. Back in front. Another save by Skinner. Mushu, stay down. Shot saved by Skinner again. Ooh, that Wild player just took Skinner out. There's no call on that, though. Got a Fleury flop like that. There'd be a penalty. Yes, congratulations to Reed Shea for making World Juniors Team Canada. Big accomplishment for Big Red. Definitely not what we would think would happen, but hey, as Braden says, he could be a good player for the Oilers' future. Sneaky good. Oilers back up the ice. Draisaitl shot. Save. But there is a penalty coming up against the Wild. The Oilers will start the third period on the power play. Let's go, Oilers.
But this is a great little pass by McDavid to send in Draisaitl right here. Threads the needle right onto the tape.
Where is the phone?
I'm not sure if Fleury got a piece of it.
Did you look at orifices?
Right there. As soon as that puck with the stick was turned over of Dumba into the hands of Draisaitl, really close to the hands, that was where the call was made.
Dumba gets the penalty for hooking. Do they score on the power play? Let's wait and see. And Oilers lose the face-off down into the Oilers zone.
Sometimes great teams aren't always great. They're just great when they have to be. The Oilers need to play 15 quality minutes to finish this one off. McDavid circling, shooting.
McDavid way high on the shot. At least it was a shot attempt. But cleared down on the ice. You know what? It was the first power play was fine. It was the second power play that bothered me. They scored on the first one. It was the second one with the challenge failed, which I hate that being a penalty. But yeah, that's the one that bothered me. They just passed it and never got cohesive, and it's the same thing now. We're just passing. Get this shit show going with the done passes. McDavid to Draisaitl. Boy. Spinorama. Barry has the puck again. Barry controls to Draisaitl. Draisaitl Takes it across the line. Passes to himself. To Hopkins. To Barry. Barry tries to reverse. Hyman just whips it in. Oh, Jesus. This power plays. What a sloppy power play. And Nurse to Bouchard can't control it. Oh, yeah. Fleury to Holloway. Holloway loses the puck. Good thing for Yamamoto being there to Bouchard. Bouchard to Nurse. Somebody shoot the fucking puck. We don't shoot. Why does this team not shoot? You have the man advantage. Shoot the fucking puck. This is where we miss Kane. So you could put Hyman back on the second unit.
Face-off coming right side. Marc-Andre Fleury and Boldy.
The Whalers lose the face-off. 16-10 left to play in the game. Down 2-1. No shots on the power play. NHL's most deadly power play doesn't take any fucking shots. How the hell do you have fucking 20 power play goals? Fucking boggles my mind. You got the two best players in the world and you don't shoot the fucking puck.
Does well to control the puck in his feet, soccer it over to Boldy. Now Zuccarello steps up, trying to get around Costin. Harris gives him a protective whack, a drop off. Rodine back to Zuccarello.
Minnesota controls. They're just gonna play the skate around the outside of the circles game because the Oilers aren't pressuring them. Derek Ryan loses the puck. And out of the zone finally. Line change. 15 minutes left to play in the game. Still 2-1 for Minnesota. Jeez. I don't know if there's going to be a player of the game for the Oilers, really.
Inside Gaudreau, circling. Skinner gives him a look. Gaudreau trying to jam his way around Nugent Hopkins. Can't do it. Has to give it up. Kick back. Middleton from Walker. Now Gaudreau.
Minnesota's controlling play now in the Edmonton zone. All five Oilers are just standing still. It's ridiculous that they just stand still. Shot way high, way wide, kept in. Hello, Adam. How are you, sir? Ooh. Minnesota back in the Oilers zone. Shot over the glass and out of play. What a boring hockey game. This is the type of game that Minnesota plays so well, though. Whoa.
Just over $130,000 in climbing. Buy now at EdmontonOilers.com/50.
Minnesota 2, Edmonton 1. Both teams are 1 for affinity on the power play.
Against Draisaitl. Puck eventually corralled and shot wide by Foligno. From distance.
Minnesota wins the faceoff, controls play. They are content with just running around the fucking Rosie because they know the Oilers aren't moving. And the Oilers are content with letting them play on the perimeter. You're down a fucking goal. You can't let them pass it around on the perimeter. Ridiculous. Draisaitl with the puck. Gives it to McDavid. It's a 3-on-1. Can we do something with it? Darnell Nurse, instead of passing to the fucking goal scorer, you shoot it. Good God, this team gives me an aneurysm every fucking night. 3-on-1, my guy. You didn't receive the pass clean. Pass it again. Good fucking God. Hey, Carlos, how's it going?
Wah keeps its head on a swivel.
You might be losing that money tonight, buddy. Maybe an $887 you ain't seeing.
Wah is made for those who drive
Don't
hockey.
bet on the Oilers,
At
man.
Hyundai, we believe that nobody does Wah like we do. Because Wah is already
Fucking team, man.
make Wah.
You have a 3-on-1. You're a goddamn defenseman.
100% Canadian owned and operated. We started right here in Canada over 50 years ago. Now, our 6,000 teams
Pass the puck to goddamn goal scorers.
in more than 200 communities across Canada. And we support
No,
with a
it's not a
growing
matter of
selection
deserving.
of
It's just
Canadian products and manufacturers. Nobody knows more about
they're
fresh
playing the
Canadian
Minnesota
goods.
Wild game, and that's not a good game to play when your team isn't set up to play that way.
It's not just a
Your team is a fast, young.
The legacy of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, 50/50 draw
Oh, that
continues
game
to
last
grow
night.
across
Oy,
Alberta.
oy, oy.
The largest 50/50 in pro sports has impacted thousands of lives from beneficiaries.
That Arizona game last night was something
When all
else.
country comes together to support those in our communities who need a helping hand, incredible things can happen. Purchase your 50/50.
That's a team that didn't deserve to win that game, but hey, they came out with 2 points.
Thank you, Oil Country, and good luck.
Tonight's hit of the game brought to you James
That's the
Hayes
thing.
from
The Oilers
Accident
haven't
Injury
played
Lawyers, the
amazing,
heavy
and they
hitters
haven't
in
played
injury
bad.
law.
They just
We talk about Dylan Holloway using his speed, not using that size, and he catches Middleton.
here you go. The puck's right there.
Along the board.
There you go.
Clean, hard body check.
Uh,
That puck was going the other way afterwards. Now, I would
yeah, that game for Arizona was all the goalie.
You don't
But
think that was a little harder
sometimes
of a
you need
bomb?
games like
I
that
would
where
say
the
that
goalie
at least
wins
it
you
was
one.
an advanced bomb.
And that's one thing that I wish Oilers fans would understand is we don't need our goalies to win us games. We just need them not to lose us the games.
Not quite a boom, but a bang. Okay.
I don't understand that 3-on-1. That may be the turning point of the game, that 3-on-1 where it was just boggled by a defenseman that had no. He's lost his offense. Say what you want about Darnell Nurse. He's an offensive defenseman.
Challenging with the puck, too. He's had some chances.
Oilers in Nashville tomorrow, as you saw, still scoreless late in the third. A save by Skinner, a rebound flicked aside as well.
He used to be such a good offensive threat, and now he's just there. He's better defensively, apparently, but what he was known for, he's not doing it. What a play by Bouchard. Good defensive play there by number 2. Unfortunately, he's on the ice with Pugliarvi. Pugliarvi just not hitting anybody. What a hit by CC. Hey.
Skinner, the drop for CC. Ryan tried to go up the gut for Costin, but that's taken away by Dumper. Pass was deflected.
I don't agree with that unluckiness. I do not agree with that unluckiness at all. It was unlucky that the pass bounced off his skate. Yes. But that's where you have to have the hockey IQ to peek over your goddamn shoulder and see the big number 2-9 coming down. Yes, you boggled the puck from your skate. You had it on your stick. Pass it backwards to 2-9. 2-9's got a clear-cut break to the net. Probably going to be a goal. It just sucks that it turned into nothing. Kulak with the shot on net. That's all I'm saying is, yes, it was an unfortunate pass that bounced off his skate, but he compiled the badness by not making the smart second play. Again, we could debate on that and boggle on that, but it's a play that needed to be made better. You're an NHL player. Looks like Anaheim's getting the top pick for sure this year. Oilers finally have pressure. Unfortunately, it's all to the outside. Again, the Wild are okay with that. Sure, you can say it's a bit harsh, but it's facts. You're an NHL player. Those are NHL players made. Unless this league has become the highest paid beer league to ever exist, you're an NHL player.
Turned in by Edmonton here. CC knocks it off the board. Spurgeon scrambling to clear with help from Foligno, who batted it out of midair.
Ooh, what a play there. CC has the puck. 10:26 left to play in the third period. 2-1 still for the Minnesota Wild.
Oilers looking to build momentum off that shift. Their top line back out.
Oilers now have the puck again. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries to ring it in. Goes off the ref. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, Bouchard not in his wheelhouse. Holds on, makes the smart pass play. Draisaitl loses the puck, and Bouchard is going for a line change. Oh my goodness.
Edmonton just 16 shots thus far against Marc-Andre Fleury.
What the flying hell was 16 shots? Are we back to that team that doesn't shoot again after being home and just taking shots?
We're in the back half of the third period. John Merrill. Gaudreau will dump it behind the Oilers.
9.5 left to play in the game. Skinner coughs the puck up.
Sammy Walker. Boldy. Heading for the net. Shooting. And that
Shot way hard, way wide, out of the zone. Boy. 9 minutes left to play in the game. Minny's D is solid. I'm not taking anything away, but the shots that are there, we're not taking. And shot from center ice. Fleury holds. I'm not taking any credit away from Fleury in Minnesota. I'm just saying plays need to be made that weren't made.
Sam steal the slot. He tries to bury it on Stuart Skinner. Denies with the blocker. Great save in tight.
If you want hockey action, Bear River's Sportsbook app is firing on all same-game parlays where you can combine different bets.
I will be right back.
For more action, like player props, puck lines, total goals, and more. And don't forget, our award-winning customer service. Oh. I'm so tough. Yeah. Bear River Sportsbook app and hockey. It's a whole new game.
You know, this TD app makes things so easy. It's got access to your banking, trading, and rewards together.
Pretty sweet. You kids got it so easy. In my day, I had to bank on one app and trade on a completely different app. Know what I did for rewards?
I'm gonna guess the third app.
Third app. It was exhausting.
Isn't he like 7 months older than us?
We graduated together.
It's easy with the TD app.
Okie dokie.
TD, ready to help you move forward.
The Rogers Rocked and Red event.
The Rogers Rocked and Red event.
The Rogers Rocked and Red event. The Rocked and Red event. The Rogers Rocked and Red event.
Red event.
Deals on brand new phones and plans.
Unwrap our biggest deals of
Who's Big Rig? Greenway's called Big Rig? Since when? I didn't know he was called Big Rig.
Jack, there's certain times in your career you just remember more than others. And my time
that to me has always been Patty Maroon.
We were on a line together with Mark Bell in training camp, and we had instant chemistry, and we were laughing about it because Mark Bell, typically a top 6'4", we were out there producing points, scoring goals, and then because of that, I made that team in Chicago, got my 400th.
He actually said that to Nurse just now. That's a joke. No, I read what you said. I just didn't know that that's what he was called. Heads up. Kept in. Wow, that's a major high stick. Oh, my goodness. I mean, Greenway's got all the chirps for a guy that does nothing for his team. Him and the plug Reeves really do nothing for their team except skate up the ice down. If I was Nurse, I'd beat his ass again. Ooh, yeah, Gunther will do great for Canada.
Wild broadcaster Tom Reed played 7.
Canada's team is stacked, except for goaltending, which it may come down to. I'm fine. I'm great. Oilers are losing, but hey, other than that, cannot complain. Life is good. Got to spend some time with family. Past couple of Oilers games. Got to see the holiday train on Friday, which was amazing. Anybody who has a chance to go see the holiday train go through Canada, suggest to see it. It's great. It's in BC right now. It's definitely an experience. Yeah, I mean, those can beat an ass, that's for sure. 8 minutes left in the game. Shot, save, rebound, just wide. Ooh, my screen is going all fuzzy. What's going on? Sportsnet. McDavid spinorama and nobody. You do the beauty move and you lose the puck because you pass instead of shoot. We're back to the passing Oilers this game. Still not at 20 shots.
Still lots of time. Just a 1-goal lead for the Minnesota Wild, despite numerous chances.
Tomorrow's not a must win. Tomorrow's gonna win, but it's not a must win. Yeah, he would have got a point. That's a bonus. Flames got a point. Ooh, that's not good. That's still not good. Weeks. I'd much rather see days than weeks with injuries. Shot saved by Fleury. Oilers finally putting up pressure, big pressure in this third period. Sustainable pressure, which is good. Just a matter of time before the dam breaks and we get one, maybe possibly two. 6.5 left to play in the third period. Shots are 28-19, although they think it's 28-20 because that was a shot on net. Ooh, that Flames team is looking depleted. Oh, come on, guys. We're playing the Minnesota Wild game. Let's play the Oiler game. Oh, pass off of a skate and nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a penalty. Oilers got away with one. Fudge. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't ever like to hear somebody go in the hospital. 5.5 left. Oilers cannot get out of their own way or out of the zone. Holloway behind the net. Janmark to Yamamoto. Yamamoto, the smallest guy on the ice. Biggest heart, and Hopkins gives the puck away. Bleh. Markstrom played tonight? That's a shocker. 5 minutes left to play in the game. Snorefest. Honestly, Skinner's played well enough to win this game. The team in front of him, I don't understand why they're back to the passy power play. Yeah, non-COVID related illness. I hate that we have to distinguish what's a COVID illness and what's a non-COVID related illness. You're sick, you're sick. Like, yeah. What a play. Broberg with a good defensive play. Oilers still down with 4.5 left to play in the game. Thank you for the 5 people watching. I greatly appreciate you. What's the score, my guy? 2-1 Minnesota. 4 minutes left to play in the game. Minnesota scored first. Oilers tied. Minnesota scored, was a no goal. And then Minnesota scored again. And that's where we are. Hyman wins the battle up to the point. CC, somebody shoot, please. Draisaitl to Nurse. Nurse shot wide. Somebody was holding. Oh, I thought that was in. Come on, Draisaitl. Draisaitl, so McDavid. Kashi. Yeah, Minnesota's definitely playing like a team that don't want to lose to the Oilers 2 in a row. There is nobody, man. Hyman, maybe. Legitimately, Hyman, maybe Skinner. It's the third period. We're 3 minutes left to play in the game.
Jared Spurgeon was one of those guys. Draisaitl punches through it. They're going to see the stick right there come in and break up that pass back.
Good defensive play by Spurgeon. I wouldn't even say Barry. He had 2 penalties. I'd throw in Hyman for sure, but not Barry. And I like Barry. I'm a big Barry guy.
Does your child's minor hockey team
Sorry, I'll be right back.
playing hockey at Rogers Place? Tell us how your child's minor hockey team gives back in their community, and they could win a day of training led by the Oilers training staff and alumni. Plus, there are other great prizes to be won, including signed merchandise or tickets to an upcoming Oilers game. Visit FordDrillsandSkills.com for full details and how to enter.
For some reason, my furnace is taking a while to kick in. Must be cold outside. That's what it is. The Minnesota Wild wanted this game more than the Oilers did. And those games happen. Just one team wants it better than the others. Again, thank you for the people watching. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. If you like this commentary, please watch the post-game reactions, the monthly review, the monthly preview, all the Oilers stuff that we do on our Facebook page as well. Thank you to Braden for doing that work. It's such amazing work that you do over there. Yeah. We try to do everything Oilers. No, you're right. Yeah, look, I haven't seen the scoreboard. I will probably do that after the game, and it hasn't been a pretty game by the Oilers by any stretch of the imagination. This is definitely a Minnesota Wild type of game. I might even just do 2 shoutouts tonight. People don't deserve it. Skinner and Hyman. I'm good with it. Skinner's made the saves. Hyman scored the goal. What more can you say? Yeah. I don't need to do 3 every night. It just seems like every night there was 3 people that were doing it. Let's go, Oilers. 3 minutes left to play in the third period. Kevin Holland snoozing. I mean, that guy can snooze. Oh, no icing. Yeah, no, I haven't turned my heater on at all yet this winter. I'm one of those guys that will wait till it hits minus 50 before I turn my heater to 20. Yeah. The heater usually sits about 15, 16 all year round. My wife hates it. I just tell her to wear more layers. Kulak has the puck behind the Oilers net. Out to center ice. Greenway gets bodied by McDavid. Minnesota wins the puck battle there. Oh, geez, give away by the Oilers. We still don't have 20 shots. Minute 50 left to play in the game. Oilers are stuck on 19 shots. Yeah, there's no news on injury updates, and I'm not liking that, which tells me that they're farther along than we may have thought. Oh, a minute 27 seconds left. Puck's deep in the Oilers zone. Yep. You got to do things to get this team going because they can watch what I'm doing, right? A little bit of juju on this thing. Next thing, I'm going to turn it inside out. Bad giveaway by Bouchard there. Shot, save, rebound. Zuccarello cross-checking people. Tripped up Draisaitl. We have a power play for the Oilers. Let them touch the puck. 51 seconds left. Let's go, Oilers. You can't trip somebody like that, Zuccarello. You got the longest stick in the NHL, and you're the smallest fucking guy. Come on, boys. If you want a power play goal, this is the time to manifest it. Skinner definitely is the MVP of this game. Son of a gun. Son of my gun. So we got a Skinner. And we got a Hyman.
And a tough break for Zuccarello, who had an excellent shift there, just to hem in Edmonton.
That's it. We got a Skinner, we got a Hyman for players of the game. Let's fondle our power play with it. Hey, just fucking score. Take a shot, get a rebound, get a tip in, fucking score. I'm sick of the team not shooting on the power play. We have shooters, we have goal scorers. Third period was not the worst period the Oilers have played. It was not the best period they played either. They needed to win this period. How much time left? 51 seconds. 51.3 seconds left in the game. 2-minute power play. Empty net for Edmonton. Oh, Hyman gets high stick, but there's no call on that. That's bullcrap. Barry. Shoot! Just wide deflection. How the fuck is that not called a penalty? 6-on-4, yep. Draisaitl loses the puck, regains it, gets it back to the point. Barry, Hawkins to Barry. How do you not call that a fucking penalty when the guy gets clipped in the face? Oh, well. We expect that as Oiler fans that these calls don't go our way. We didn't earn it, no. Earning it has nothing to do with you have to call a penalty that's called. No, that was Andre Mark Fleury being a fucking tit like he always is. That's terrible reffing, but Oilers need to score on those power plays. I don't understand. It may come as a biased Oilers fan, but those calls need to be fucking made regardless of what the situation is. And I hate that it's called game management because the ref doesn't want to call a fucking penalty. Oilers lose 2-1 in Minnesota. But we move on. We are in Nashville tomorrow, where the Edmonton Oilers take on the Nashville Predators. Join us 6 p.m. tomorrow, Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. in Europe. Thank you for all those watching. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Have a good night.